opening night game. Greg, are you feeling any first-game jitters?
It's hard not to, Kevin. I mean, the feeling in this place is just electric. I'm not sure who's more amped up for this one, the players, the fans, or us here at the table.
Now here's Gasol. Outside Artest. Clock is at 3. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Artest making his case inside.
Here's Kidd. It's Nowitzki on the wing. High arcing shot, rebounded by Odom. Artest against Butler. Artest the pass to Gasol. And Gasol slams it in.
Exactly what you want to see from Pau Gasol. I mean, being aggressive and attacking the rim.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. It's Kidd with the drive. And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. Here's Odom. And the dunk by Odom.
Yes, sir. Throw that rock down.
Not a fast start for the Mavericks. 6-point game. And, of course, this is the first they're seeing of the Lakers.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year, they came out on the losing end.
And, you know, with two teams in the upper pyramid in the early going, important to establish that pecking order, especially within your conference. So this game is important.
The Lakers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Bryant looking around, and Bryant slams it in.
Very few athletes are built like Kobe Bryant.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Outside Kidd. Stevenson outside. Nowitzki with the screen on Kobe. To the middle. Gasol pulls it in.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Outside for Artest. Odom dishes to Fisher. From deep, the shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
Listen to the floor, everyone. It's time to get ready. Rally loud for your team and
some of the numbers here on Kobe Bryant. Coming off a terrific season, 4th in scoring, and he ended up in the top 15 in steals as well. Some of the quickest hands in the league.
And clearly one of the dominant scorers we have in this league. His top 5 ranking last year puts him right there in the ranks of the elite.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Pass to Gasol. The kick out to Bryant. From downtown, and they'll get another chance. Mavericks trail by 9. And they double up Kidd. Now here's Nowitzki, guarded by Odom. Shot from 16. Chandler. It's good on the putback.
You got to keep Chandler off the boards or else he will make you pay like this.
On the wing, Bryant. He's guarded by Stevenson. Artest. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. In the corner, it's Stevenson. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Outside, Fisher. Outside for Kobe.
Fisher.
Pass to Gasol. Outside Artest. Here's Bryant. And that's collected by Butler.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Gasol pulls it in. Lakers leading by 7. And Bryant slams it in.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
And here is Kidd. Still yet to score. Nowitzki outside. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Drains it from 17 feet out.
Using his height to scan the floor, Nowitzki able to spot a waiting shooter easily.
Inside, here's Bryant. That falls. Nice feed that time from Odom. 6 points for Kobe Bryant.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. The Mavericks will go for a different look here. Haywood's checked in for Chandler. Steve Novak comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. Sean Marion, he's checked in for Caron Butler. And it's Terry in for Deshaun Stevenson. Now here's Terry. Kidd sets the pick for Terry. Sinks the triple.
What makes Terry dangerous from range is how efficient he is. I mean, this guy does not waste these opportunities.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Terry against Bryant. There's 1:54 left to play here in the first. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Working the blocks nicely, Lamar Odom dumps it in from inside.
On the wing, Marion. And the rebound goes to Pau Gasol. Gasol's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Here's Kidd following the 3 by the Lakers. Terry with a screen on Fisher. Left side, Terry. 18 feet out. And Odom pulls it down. Odom's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Bryant. And Kobe throws it down.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
And so here is Dallas after the basket by the Lakers. That's a 2 from Kidd. It's good from the top of the key.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Bryant the pass to Artest. The Mavericks pull it in. Pass to Terry. They set the pick. Back to Marion. And Sean Marion with the slam.
And Marion finishes with strength there, demonstrating how athletic he is with that dunking ability.
Fisher outside. Gasol setting the pick for Fisher. That's good from Gasol on the assist by Fisher. Gasol's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Kobe Bryant getting it done for the Los Angeles Lakers. He notched 8. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Fisher against Barea. Fisher outside. To the paint, here's Gasol. Good, and it's Fisher picking up the assist. Fisher's got 3 assists in the game. Mavericks trail by 13. Terry outside. Butler against Artest. Picked by Haywood. Down low. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Haywood's got his first basket of the night.
Inside is what Haywood's game is all about, making it look easy.
Artest kicks to Bryant. Bryant is doubled. Outside Gasol. And stolen by Butler. And now here comes Terry leading the break. And here's Barea outside. Bryant with the rebound. Lakers leading by 11. Odom finds Fisher. Back to Odom. It's stolen by Barea. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Hits it from three-point range. Terry's got 6 points.
And that Terry jumper there, that's a shot capable of doing a lot of damage on the spot up or the pull up. Terry's got a great eye for that shot.
Now here's Gasol. He has 6. Back to Kobe. Shot clock at 5. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
And Sean Marion with the slam.
Oh, good vision from Terry. Able to find an open teammate there for the deuce.
And so Bryant will bring it up for Los Angeles. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And he gets it to go.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Here is Barea following the basket by Kobe Bryant. It's deflected and stolen by Bryant. Artest the pass to Odom. Gasol's in the post. Haywood covering. Gasol dishes to Artest. Odom kicks to Fisher. 5 to shoot. Launches a 3. Terry grabs the board. Mavericks trail by 8. Clark, free agency was just crazy this summer. Obviously, LeBron to the Heat. That's the big move. Chris Bosh going to Miami as well. Wow.
Yeah, obviously the Heat were the big winners, clearly. And keeping Wade was part of that.
And here is Bryant following Jason Terry's 3. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Here's Fisher following the score by Dallas. Odom with a screen on Barea. Fisher the pass to Odom. Back to Fisher. Shoots over Barea. And Fisher gets it to go on the assist by Odom. Odom's got 5 assists in the game. Here's Barea. Hasn't made one yet. There's the drive. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
And that one's good by Kobe.
This just proves how tough Kobe is. Brushing off the defense inside, a no-brainer.
Here's Barea. On the wing, Marion. Barea surveying the floor. Back to Marion. And Sean Marion with the slam.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
And the Lakers with possession here. The Mavericks making the shot.
Boy, it's been all Kobe all the time tonight. What a scoring machine.
Barea with it. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Tyson Chandler is checked in for Hayward. Nowitzki comes in for Marion. Jason Kidd is subbed in for Berea. Terry outside. And the foul called on Kobe Bryant. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Stevenson's checked in.
Number 92, Stevenson.
There's 1:54 left in the second quarter. Chandler, no good.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Fisher dishes to Bryant. Back to Fisher. Lakers working the ball around now. Offensive rebound. Artest kicks to Fisher. Second chance shot. Yes, that goes in. Artest's got his second basket of the game.
You can count on Fisher to find the open man. Excellent vision and IQ.
Mavericks trail by 7. A minute 20 left to play in the first half. Pass to Stevenson. Butler against Artest. 6 to shoot. And it's Butler missing.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense did give up on that play and cut him off.
Outside Bryant. To the middle. Here's Odom. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Odom's got 6.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team. Nice job hitting them right in stride. Excellent play.
Here's Kobe, following the score by Dallas. Odom deciding where to go with it. Back to Bryant. Wants to get it to Odom, and does. Here's Gasol. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Showing some grit and toughness on the finish. I like watching Gasol overcome that kind of defense.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Now Kidd.
Lakers foul. Derek Fisher. First personal foul.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Jason Kidd taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. He hits both from the stripe.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Here's Kobe. He got it up. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so we wrap up the first half. Lakers lead by 7. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of it.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Stevenson outside. Driving inside. And it's slammed in by Stevenson.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys? Honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now here's Bryant. Bryant attacking. And the dunk by Bryant.
Coming in hot. Bryant sees an opening and dives inside for the throwdown.
Mavericks trail by 7. Inside. And Stevenson with the basket on the assist by Kidd.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And so Fisher will bring it up for the Lakers. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Pass to Artest. Over Butler. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Dallas has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. To the inside. Chandler, no good. Los Angeles leading by 5. Fisher inside. He's covered by Kidd. Stevenson against Kobe. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Good D by Stevenson. Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Tuesday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Houston Rockets. Then on Friday, they head out on the road to face the Suns in Phoenix.
And looking at the Grizzlies matchup, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see their lineups get sorted out.
Jason Terry, he's checked in for Deshaun Stevenson. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Looking now at the numbers for Dirk Nowitzki. Great showing for him last season. Last season, he chipped in about 25 per, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
Kidd with the steal. Drives to the hoop. The fader. Bucket is good. Kidd's got 6 points.
Kidd will take whatever you give him out there now. Very opportunistic as a shooter.
Kobe against Terry. Bryant. Oh, Kobe, so explosive.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Fisher against Kidd. Over Fisher. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Chandler.
Nice work in deep from Chandler that time.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Kobe against Terry. Kobe passes to Odom. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And that's now 8 points for Lamar Odom.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Kidd dishes to Terry. Kobe comes with the double team. Here's Nowitzki. Rebounded by the Lakers. Gasol's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Chandler outside. Looking for Terry. He gets it there. Offline with the baseline jumper. Los Angeles leading by 7. Odom with it. Picked up by Nowitzki. Right side Gasol. Odom with the screen for Gasol. Chandler with the steal. Here's Nowitzki. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And it's time for an injury report.
Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Dallas, and this is an unfortunate injury and potentially devastating for them. Really not the way you want to start the season. Some bad luck right out of the gate. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
A different look for Dallas. Marion comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. And Berea's subbed in for Butler. Los Angeles on D. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Marion. A beautiful reverse layup. Marion's got 8 points.
Marion navigating around defenders in close. That's really good work for a guy with a nice touch inside.
Bryant passes to Artest. Shot from the wing. Kobe, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now here's Kobe. 18 points for him. Fisher sinks that one from the post. He's got 10.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Terry outside. Hit a screen on Artest. Terry against Artest. Dallas moving the ball around. Shot by Terry, no good. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Lakers. They lead by 7. Here's Odom. The Mavericks pull it in. We've got 1:18 left in the third. Kidd passes to Terry. Lobbed up there for Chandler. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
You know, the athletic game of Chandler helps tremendously. He's awesome at flying up to complete alley-oops.
Fisher looking it over. Got a piece of it. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Haywood comes in for Chandler. And it's Cardinal in for Jason Kidd. Bryant bullies through.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
46 seconds left to play in the third. Berea against Fisher. Pass to Terry. Yep, that one goes in there. And that's 11 points for Jason Terry.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Here's Artest. Jason Terry picking up that last basket. Artest kicks it to Odom. Back to Artest. Bryant left side. Odom dishes to Kobe. 5 on the clock. Pulls it up. And it's Artest missing.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
The shot by Marion, no good. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Lakers ahead. They lead by 5. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. A drive by Bryant, and Kobe throws it down.
Lightning quick off the bounce. Bryant, one of the better athletes to ever play this game.
Mavericks trail by 7. Terry outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Gasol's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Berea with it. Now defended by Fisher. Pass to Haywood. And shot on the way. Rebounded by Odom. Odom's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Bryant finds Odom. And here is Gasol, and finished off by Gasol.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Odom's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. To the middle. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. It's good again and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far. Barea against Fisher. Marion setting the pick for Barea. Marion outside. There's the triple. Here's Haywood, and slam dunk by Haywood.
Yeah, lurking around down there and at 7 feet tall, paid off for Haywood.
Los Angeles leading by 9. Artest the pass to Kobe. Stolen by Terry. And it's the Mavericks on the break. The tray. That's good, and it's Marion with the assist.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. 18 feet out, and there's another one for the Lakers.
Bryant demonstrating how confident he is, because to me it looks like he feels he can score whenever he wants to.
Marion kicks to Barea. They set the pick. Over Fisher. Barea, no good.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
And the dunk by Odom.
Right now, Odom all in his bag. He's a very effective scorer when he uses his full toolkit.
Pass to Terry. On the wing, Marion. Back to Terry. Marion setting the pick for Terry. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
At a size disadvantage, clearly, but Terry still found a way to make it work.
Los Angeles leading by 8. Outside, Fisher. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Bryant against Terry. Marion, a screen on Bryant. Marion outside to the left side wing. Just 4 to shoot. And here's Barea outside. Odom grabs the board.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Fisher, that's a 2-pointer. Rebounded by Marion. Mavericks trail by 8. Pass to Terry. The rebound by Gasol. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. And there's Lamar Odom on the assist by Artest. Odom's got 6 here in this quarter.
Odom is at his best inside, able to play through contact and still finish.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And Dallas going with the whole new group out there. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. He loves what they're doing in the paint. He said if they're not stopping us, keep doing it. Keep going after it down low. They'll keep pounding it inside, guys.
All right, thank you, David.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Down low. Ball's knocked loose. Kidd with the steal. Stevenson against Fisher. The kick outside to Butler. That falls nice feed that time from Chandler.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Bryant finds Gasol. Back to Bryant. Kobe getting it done in close.
Inside the paint, Bryant is just as much trouble. He's practically a sure thing from in close.
Stevenson, a screen on Fisher. Pass to Nowitzki. Fader on the way. Odom grabs the board. Odom's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Gasol, a screen on Stevenson. Shoots. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Artest the pass to Fisher. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Mavericks trail by 10. Stevenson setting the pick for Kidd. Pass to Nowitzki. The shot from the low post is good.
And Nowitzki is an accomplished scorer inside, uses his height extremely well. You can't allow him to get that kind of positioning.
Bryant drives in, and Bryant slams it in.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Los Angeles.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Lamar Odom.
He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
Outside Artest. The three. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Butler with the ball. Picked up by Artest. And it's Ron Artest with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Los Angeles on D. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Stolen by Artest.
And great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Here's Kobe. Misses the layup. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. See you later.